people say, I don't know anything about that, say, well, it's true, and then make them contend with it. Don't just let it go. Don't just let it fucking go. Say, I don't know anything about that letter. Oh, here's the letter. Let me read it for you. All right, what do you think about that? Like, why do we just let these fucking people get away with this? Gen Alpha sucks, based. I agree. I agree. And I have one more picture for you guys. This is a real document I have been fucking cringing over all goddamn day. Killing myself over. Wanting to rope over. But I will not rope. For that is what they want. Piles but I can't believe these clowns really want to insult us, Gen Z. Oh, is there like a generational fight? I mean, because really all I have to do is say Tide Pods, and that's like game over for us. Well, I'm a zillennial, so I'm kind of out of it. But I am glad that Gen Alpha is now finally on the internet so they can make their fucking stupid ass 6-7 memes. Ugh. This message is endorsed by the old head cog non-pile people PAC for Christian for mayor or president. We're not sure. I have no idea. But this is what's been making me crash the fuck out all day. Let me get in real close so you guys can read it with me. I will try my best to move chat somewhere that's not as distracting. Or I could just take chat off for this, but I feel like that's kind of mean because I like having chat. Chat, I love you guys, chat. Parasocially, chat. Please don't find my address, chat. Anyway, dear Jonas, and I'm just going to read this in my normal voice, my normal kind of reading cadence, because I think it's important. One of the things, right, that makes Trump Trump are his mannerisms and his voice. His fucking gobbling, wet fucking neck vagina in the wind, right? So I feel like part of my responsibility is not put on an accent, to not try to be Trump, but to rather just read it as a normal human being. Because without his stupid fucking cadence and shit, people wouldn't find him funny or entertaining. They'd think he was a fucking freak. So anyway, let's continue. Dear Jonas, considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize for having stopped 8 wars plus, I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace, although it will always be predominant. But now I can think about what is good and proper for the United States of America. Denmark cannot protect that land from Russia or China. And why do they have a right of ownership anyway? There are no written documents. It's only that a boat landed there hundreds of years ago. But we had boats landing there also. Well, it's real, dude. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna go check the AP. We'll make sure it's real, but I'm pretty sure it's fucking real. I have done more for NATO than any other person since its founding, and now NATO should do something for the United States. The world is not secure unless we have complete and total control of Greenland. Thank you, President Donald J. Trump. Real quick, because I think it's very apt. One of my lifelong friends, one of my best friends in the world, I sent him that, and he said, I don't believe that. That legit reads like something a fucking Wolfenstein villain would say. He said he needs to just start sending these to random countries as a joke. And he says, it's literally something I would say to a Tinder girl when she would give me pussy back in the day. And I responded to that with, you, giver of Best Dick Award, didn't give me Best Dick Award. I have declared a fatwa against you and your kin. Be prepared. That's kind of what it feels like. All right, it kind of feels like, and we'll make sure it's real, but if it's not real, then I've been crashing out over nothing. If it is real, then, well, call me Gaza, because I'm fucked. Get it? It is real. It is real. I'm pretty funny. I'm witty sometimes. Trump ties his stance on Greenland to not getting a Nobel Peace Prize. Return to Castle Wolfenstein? I mean, dude, it's going to be fucking Return to Mar-Lago, bro. We're going to be playing fucking Wolfenstein 8 Mar-Lago. Apparently, that's where we're at. Let me scroll on in. I'm listening based. Fantastic. All right, so nuke Greenland. U.S. President Donald Trump linked his aggressive stance on Greenland to last year's decision not to award him the Nobel Peace Prize, telling Norway's prime minister that he no longer felt, quote, an obligation to think purely of peace in a text message released Monday, which is what that thing said. Trump's messages to Jonas Gahr appears to ratchet up a standoff between Washington and its closest allies over his threats to take over Greenland, a self-governing territory of NATO member Denmark. Saturday, Trump announced a 10% import tax starting in February on goods from 8 nations that have rallied around Denmark and Greenland, including Norway. Those countries offer a forceful rebuke. Oh, fuck, I didn't want to see that yet. I want to see that next. We'll scroll back up and we'll click on that after this. Many longtime allies of the U.S. remain resolute that Greenland was not for sale, but encouraged Washington to discuss solutions. In a statement on social media, the European Union's foreign policy chief, Kaja Kallas, said the bloc had, quote, no interest to pick a fight, but would, quote, hold our ground. The White House has not ruled taking control of the strategic Arctic island by force. Asked whether Trump could invade Greenland, Danish Foreign Minister Lars Loke Rasmussen said Monday that you, quote, can't leave anything out until the president himself has decided to leave anything out. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer also sought, oh my god, there's no news about Keir Starmer being fucking, wow, dude, but grass really got that shit paid off, huh? Runny nose and the coughing got better. Oh, okay. Well, that's still weird, man. I don't know. I hope you feel better. It's cool that you're, still trying to go to the gym and stuff. Politics JK, what is up, dude? How you doing? Good to see you. I am just verifying that hold on, let me pull it up. Oh, I don't have it here anymore. I was just reading over the the thing that Trump sent out because I'm tired of not doing real politics. So I decided to do real politics, and it's making me want to fucking rope because it's real. ChatGPT told me it is fine as long as it does not persist. Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you not to trust your chat doctor, I guess. If that's your doctor, that's your doctor. Oh, man. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer sought to de-escalate tensions Monday. Quote, I think this can be resolved, but should be resolved through calm discussion, end quote. He said, adding that he did not believe military action would occur. Strong opposition in Greenland to U.S. threats. In a sign of how tensions have increased in the recent days, thousands of Greenlanders marched over the weekend in protest of any effort to take over their island. Greenland Prime Minister Jens Frederik Nelson said in a Facebook post Monday that the tariff threats would not change their stance. We will not be pressured, he wrote. It's a damn near blizzard, so no one's coming to the restaurant tonight. I'm chilling with the game on my iPad. Nice, dude, politics. That's fantastic. Well, I'm glad you're able to chill a little bit. I guess it's nice that you're able to chill. I'm sorry if your, money is based off tips and shit. That fucking sucks. But hey, at least you can kind of chill with the game and with the phone. I'm glad you could make it. I know Weld's been cooking up that shit all night. Salaried? Oh, okay, then fuck yeah, dude. Big chillin'. Big fucking chillin'. Big fucking chillin'. We love that. Meanwhile, Naja Nathanielson, Greenland's Minister for Business, Minerals, Energy, Justice, and Equality, told the AP that she was moved by the quick response of allies to the tariff threat and said it showed the countries realize, quote, this is about more than Greenland. I think a lot of countries are afraid that if they let Greenland go, what would be next? And that's big, too. Trump's Sunday message to Gahr Store, released by the Norwegian government, read in part, considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize for having stopped 8 wars, plus I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace. So that text is 110% confirmed fucking real. That is a real text that the United States sent out. It concluded, the world is not secure unless we have complete and total control of Greenland. The White House confirmed the authenticity of the message, with White House Deputy Press Secretary Anna Kelly saying that Trump is, quote, confident Greenlanders would be better served if protected by the United States from modern threats in the Arctic region. $200 for health insurance a month now? Damn. I'm trying to think. I don't think mine is that much. That's quite fucking hefty. The Norwegian leader said that Trump's message was a reply to an earlier missive sent on behalf of himself and the Finnish president Alexander Stubb, in which they conveyed their opposition to the tariff announcement, pointed to the need to de-escalate, and proposed a telephone conversation among the three leaders. Norway's position on Greenland is clear. Greenland is a part of the Kingdom of Denmark, and Norway fully supports the Kingdom of Denmark on this matter, the Norwegian leader said in a statement. Quote, as regards to the Nobel Peace Prize, I've clearly explained, including to President Trump, what is well known. The prize is awarded by an independent Nobel committee and not the Norwegian government. I mean, this kind of shit, right? Okay, so back to serious. Serious shit. Like, this shit is legitimately, like, not normal at all. The fact that we're, like, bluffing this hard, because, like, there's one thing to say, oh, we're going to strong arm them, right? But this is just crazy. Like, we already have no, Ohio, Rizzler, Giek, yeah, okay, Wakanda forever. Got it. I'm a white boy, so it's even funnier when I do it. But anyway, back to the matter at hand, until I was so rudely interrupted by this funny guy. Why are we sending a fucking, like, addled threat? Like, this is like the fucking like, what the fuck? It's just crazy, man. It's just fucking crazy. Norwegian Nobel Committee is an independent body whose 5 members are appointed by the Norwegian Parliament. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent defended the president's approach in Greenland during a brief Q&A with reporters in Davos, Switzerland, in which hosting the world... Oh, wow, they're hosting the WEF. I think it's a complete... I think it is... what the fuck? I think it's a complete canard that the president would be doing this because of the Nobel, Bessent said, immediately after saying he did not know anything about the president's letter to Norway. Why? Motherfucker! When these people say, I don't get it, when these people say, I don't know anything about that, say, well, it's true, and then make them contend with it. Don't just let it go. Don't just let it fucking go. Say, I don't know anything about that letter. Oh, here's the letter. Let me read it for you. All right, what do you think about that? Like, why do we just let these fucking people get away with this? Trump has openly coveted the Peace Prize, which the committee awarded to Venezuela opposition leader Maria Corina Machado last year. Last week, Machado presented her Nobel medal to Trump, who said he planned to keep it, though the committee said the prize can't be revoked, transferred, or shared with others. Okay, this looks funny. All right. I didn't see penis within the first 5 seconds, so I think we're okay. Hey, hold on. I need to go yell at a dog. It's not my dog, so I'll be right back. You ban. All right, I'm back. We'll see what the solution is here. All right, I'm very excited. Ooh, that's a little loud. Nice. Let Poland take it. That's fantastic. There we go. You know, honestly, fuck it. That's like the cheap. Look how easy that was. That was super cheap. You could do that to your own flag. You could have the fucking people of Greenland, the Greenlandic people. Greenlandish? I don't know. The Greenlanders. That sounds right. I don't know. I don't know how the fucking naming convention works. English is barely a functional language. They're not gonna notice the difference. That's the perfect idea. You know what? Yes, I agree. My neighborly shit poster. I agree. You're my neighborly shit poster now, all right? You keep coming up with gold like that, brother? We're going places. Holy shit. Trump says he will use tariffs as a bargaining chip. Do we actually need a golden dome that Trump proposes? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we already have, like, a lot of ways to stop missiles and shit. I don't feel like we would need another. You got one on that ice shooter? Okay, as long as it's not too Fed posty, I'm good with it. It's mainly the Fed posting that I disavow. You know, that's the thing I have to. Trump says he will use tariffs as a bargaining chip. All right. No, it's the Onion. Oh, fantastic. I fucking love the Onion. All right.
The Department of Homeland Security has released a comprehensive list today of all mothers driving cars, calling those on the list, quote, the greatest threat to our nation's freedom and safety. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem declared in a statement that her department would stop at nothing to ensure all mothers, both domestic and abroad, are brought to justice for their heinous acts of operating a vehicle. DHS officials are encouraging Americans to stay vigilant and report any minivans with happy family bumper stickers to authorities immediately. The Department of Homeland Security.
No, I love that shit. That's fucking fire. That was fantastic sheet poster. I love that one. Dude. Holy fuck, they're domestic terrorists, bro. If you see a wine mom, you better watch the fuck out. She's a domestic terrorist, all right? If you don't fucking buy her little girl's Girl Scout cookies, you're going to end up in a fatwa and you're going to fucking die, bro. You're going to have soccer moms raining from the heavens to cut your throat. It's serious business. It's serious business. Well, QC John said, if you ever want to get high and float off into the solar system, smoke a bowl and ask yourself, why is Greenland covered in ice and Iceland is all green? Well, it's because the Vikings wanted to fuck with you, right? That's what I told myself when I was young, and I just filed that away as canon. So unless somebody has something else to alter my canon, that's my canon. And you can't change that. One ice agent threw tear gas under. Yeah, dude, I saw that sheet poster. That shit's insane. Like, the fucking crazy part about all of this is that we still don't fucking have the Epstein files. All right? We have 6-year-olds choking and needing CPR. Yeah, oh yeah, dude, they're untrained as fuck. They're so, like, I think they got like 48 days of training or something was like their max, which is not enough at all. And then they're also not supposed to operate like these kind of broad law enforcement roles that they're taking on. And then also because we investigated this. Yeah, exactly, sheet poster. The Obama was the deporter in chief. Some might say, according to Piers Morgan. All right, well, he's not dead, but he slipped and fell and broke his hip or some shit. But yeah, don't worry, Thomas Massey is still fighting for the full release of the Epstein files that actually follows the law. Based, bud, based. I feel like if we got that out, eventually we could maybe, like, you know, and again, hold on, again, I don't give a fuck left or right who's on those files. I want them all gone. I want them all excised from society. I want wood chippers running 24/7 until they're all gone. That's what I want. Trump admin is blocking the release or trying to. They haven't released shit around 1. Yeah, it's about 1%. We went through and, like, of that 1%, I think like 99 or like 75 or there was so much redacted, like just pages redacted, not even like the actual information. Because if I went through the actual information, it would have been like probably close to almost 100% redactions. There was nothing in there. It was fucking crazy. A waste of my time. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. There was nothing in there. Outside of the stuff that people were able to remove with Adobe Acrobat, there was nothing really in there. In his latest threats of tariffs, Trump indicated the import taxes would be retaliation for last week's deployment of symbolic numbers of troops from the European countries to Greenland, though he also suggested that he was using tariffs as leverage to negotiate with Denmark. European governments said that the troops traveled to the island to assess Arctic security, part of a response to Trump's own concerns about interference from Russia into China. Interesting. They're now looking at setting up a more permanent military presence to help guarantee security in the Arctic region, a key demand of the United States, Swedish Defense Minister Pal Johnson said Monday. Oh, Pal Johnson, I love that name. Johnson said that the European members of NATO are, quote, currently doing what is called reconnaissance tour in order to identify what kind of needs there are when it comes to infrastructure and exercises and so forth. Okay. So, I mean, look, it's a hill Trump shouldn't die on. His own base is overwhelmingly against tariffs on NATO allies and annexation of Greenland. But that's the thing, sheet poster. I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares at all. I think Trump is just content to just do his thing. And it's fucking crazy. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on in that dude's head at any given time. Usually I can kind of mind game things, not because I'm fucking like super smart or anything, but because if you look at somebody's past history, you can kind of, you know, give at least some, you know, guess about where they're going. But with Trump, it never makes sense. He told them to fuck off when not releasing the Epstein files, called them names. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he doesn't care. But Will QC John asked, speaking of peers, did you see the Kyle Kulinski, Michael Knowles interview? I did not. If it's good, we can watch it at some point. But yeah. I mean, if it's good, we can watch it. But I haven't seen it myself. I've been touching grass, like I said. And then also I've been going outside too. In a statement on social media, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte said that he had discussed how important the region was for, quote, collective security of the security alliance in a Monday meeting with the foreign ministers of Denmark and Greenland. 6 of the 8 countries targeted are part of the 27 member of the EU, which operates as a single economic zone in terms of trade. European Council President Antonio Costa said Sunday that the bloc's leaders expressed, quote, a readiness to defend ourselves against any form of coercion. He announced a summit for Thursday evening. Okay. So I wanted to see what the forceful rebuke is that was issued. When was this? This was yesterday. Don't touch grass. Grass is CIA, said one tanky. I fucking love that, dude. That shit's crazy to me. Kyle Kalinske is a resistance liberal now. He's no longer a real progressive. Wow. Interesting. Kyle tried to play hard ass and insults and actually made Knowles look good. Wow. Okay. Dichotomy. Kalinske has some bad takes, but I don't think he's a bad dude. Also, he's not really that progressive. Kalinske's fucking Twitter takes. All right. He's more libertarian with some progressive views. I can kind of agree with that. I think maybe not libertarian. He's lib left for sure. I feel like Kyle Kalinske has great fucking Twitter bangers, like that's a lot of beans, you nasty bitch. That one, you can't get better. You can't get better, baby. That shit's so fucking cash money. Oh my god. All he does is read tweets and gives off the cuff takes without any background research. That's his downfall. Yeah, that's why I don't really watch his videos or anything because of that. Because when I do watch them, if it's something I know about, I'm like, oh, you're halfway there, you're a quarter away there, you're not all the way there, bud. And that like makes me think, well, then maybe you don't know what you're talking about, so we should probably not listen to you. But I understand if you like him. I don't think that's bad. I think that every person who helps is good. Yo, what the fuck? Holy fucking subscription from the Don Dragon. Thank you very much, sir. Let's fucking go indeed. The Twitter algorithm took him. It's like a black hole. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, it's a black hole where it sucks your brains out. I fucking hate Twitter, man. I don't use it. I don't use Twitter at all. I stopped using it, I want to say either right before or as Elon bought it, just because it got really bad. And I think I came back when people were saying, oh, it's so much fun now. And then it was just a shit ton of bots. And I was like, this is not fun. I appreciate you, the Dawn Dragon. Thank you very much. Thank you for the subscriber. I need to do more for that. I need to like actually do stuff. I need to promote that. I don't really promote that. Like the stream, comment, share it with your friends, especially if your friends are political nerds. I love to talk about politics with everybody and anybody. I will try my best to explain my views to anybody and everybody. So if you have people who you think maybe they'd like to listen, or maybe they would like an opposing view, I'm here. I'd love to listen to them. I'd love to talk to them. I'd love to pick their brains. I'd love to pick your brains. So don't forget to, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Thank you very much again. Kyle's biggest Twitter banger was a picture from the plane looking at the checkered board ground, not knowing he was looking at farms. That is funny as fuck. Sheet poster says, breaking up the NATO order will weaken the U.S. considerably. I agree. Canada is even making deals with China. That's what happens when you push your fucking, like, allies away. When you tell your allies, actually, fuck you, I don't care. That's what fucking happens. So, like, you've kind of, like, got two options, right? Your first option is that you fucking realize, oh, I fucked up here. I should probably try something else. We're not doing that. We're doing the second option, which is where we're saying, fuck you, got mine, and we're just going to push on, I guess. So, and we're not even getting ours, bro. We're not even getting ours. Hey, Simpatty, what's up? I'm curious, do you play D&D? The Known Dark Senate, how you doing? I do. I used to do some D&D stuff. I've DM'd, and I've also played, so done a little bit of everything. We even did some homebrew stuff. It was pretty fun. I like doing homebrew. You knew it? You can tell. You can tell with me, huh? Anyone here play some Magic the Gathering? I also play Magic the Gathering, too, sometimes. Do you mind if I ask? Uh-oh. Yeah, sure, man. Posture check. Okay, motherfucker. All right, you got me. You got me. You got me. Hold on, let me scoot in. Okay, Twitch is having a good time now. Twitch is popping off. Check Discord. Gotcha. Let me pull this up. That was a different thing for a different time. Anyone here play Magic the Gathering? Yes, I do. Seen you play Arc 2. I'm semi-trash. I don't play Arc as much right now. I kind of fell off when the Expedition launched. I just kind of suck at those kinds of games. I'm too nice. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm curious, would a Star Wars evil political D&D campaign maybe interest you to join? I mean, that sounds pretty cool. I would need more information, and I also would. I mean, it sounds cool, but I don't know about like time commitments and stuff. I mean, I'm able to like stream and stuff for a couple hours a night, and I'm able to play some video games here and there. But I do a lot of like shit around my house to like make my house to make my house nice. And I have a wife, so I have to deal with her and her honey-do lists, which you do them. It's honey-do, so you do it, pussies, and I do it, and it's a lot. But I would like to like give me some little bit more information. I don't know if whispers are a thing on Twitch. It's been a while, but if you can whisper me on Twitch, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, dude, go ahead. Sounds cool. I like to see it. Sheet poster said no, I shower. Oh, that's funny. We can connect in Discord. Yeah, sure, dude. Let me do the command real quick. Boom. There you go. Check off topic. All right, I'm checking it. Ooh, tabletop sim. Oh, nice. Oh, and it has the can you do commander? Because I do a lot of commander. That's usually what I play with my friends. You heard stories. It's a post-Palpatine response after his first death, a new dictatorship. Oh, that's cool. That sounds pretty sick. Yeah, I sent you the Discord. You can feel free to post in there, tag me or whatever. We can discuss it a little more after stream or something. But I appreciate it, man. I'd love to check it out. I'm gonna get a little bit back more into the news. But yeah, that looks pretty sick. All that stuff for tabletop there. Fat Mouse, that's fucking awesome. The 8 European countries targeted by U.S. President Donald Trump for a 10% tariff for opposing American control of Greenland blasted the move Sunday, warning that his threats, quote, undermine transatlantic relations and risk a downward spiral. No fucking shit. No, nerds. No, I get it. Some nerds just refuse to shower. True. Apologies for off topic. Oh, dude, you're totally fine. I love talking about stuff. You're fine. I'm always happy to chat about shit. I'm just always trying to also like keep things moving because I feel like I get stun locked on chat sometimes and I just sit there and I wait, which is fun for me because I like talking, but I don't know if that's fun for everybody. Weld, you tried to time me out. That's right, motherfucker. You can't do it to me. I wonder if I could do it to you. Can I do it to you? Even though you're my mod? Holy shit, could I do that? Time you out for a second. Can I do that? Oh my god, he was banned? What? My Discord name is different. Yeah, it's Sin Patty versus Sin Patriarch. Hold on. Let me. I need to do something. I need to undo this. Oh my god, I timed him out for a second. That said a second. That didn't say ban. Oh man. Oh no, Weld. Oh Weld. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I see your message, Dark Senate. I'm add you as a friend. I appreciate it. I need to get back. They banned faster than DSP. I know. That was supposed to be a joke. You can import decks. Oh, that's fucking sick. There's a lot of stuff you can do with fucking tabletop sim. I just need to actually get it. Where is Weld? Oh my god. Oh my god, Weld. Weld, where no, wait. Is he not back? Is he not back? How did that work? Shame on you. I know. Hold on. Hold on. You're back. Okay, Weld, you're back. Okay, that scared me. I got scared, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I panicked the fuck. For a hot second there, I was like, no, because it was only supposed to be a second. I did it for a second. I was like, oh, can I do that? And it worked. I didn't know it would work like that. How the fuck did that work? Welcome back, Weld. Archidect is the one I use. Based. I know. I get shit poster. I guess you iced him? Holy fuck, dude. He like deported him to Honduras and had to bring him back. You're right, but unlike the Trump administration, I panicked and I was like, fuck, I actually have to do it, and I tried. But then he came back anyway, so it all worked out. So really, that's fucking, dude, that's brutal, man. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, they all do that. It's how catch and release works. Holy fuck. I want more peeps to Magic the Gathering with. Well, I mean, my schedule is rapidly becoming very full, so we'll have to figure something out. We will. I will remember this blasphemy. Oh no. Weld's gonna create his own YouTube channel where he's gonna be big and famous, and he's gonna ban me for sport every night. Every night he's gonna be banning me. It's gonna be great. The joint statement by some of America's closest allies signal a possible turning point in the recent tensions over sovereignty and security nearly 24 hours after Trump's threat. It was also the most forceful rebuke of Trump from the European allies since he returned to the White House almost a year ago. In recent months, Europeans have mostly opted for diplomacy and flattery around him, even when seeking an end to the war in Ukraine. Sunday's statement, as well as some European countries sending troops to Greenland for a Danish military training exercise, appear to be a step away from that strategy. I once went on to this anarchist stream and asked him to take me to his leader. Suffice to say, he didn't like it. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. What do you mean, man? I don't have any leader, bro. It's just me, dog. The unusually strong joint statement from Denmark, Norway, Sweden, France, Germany, the UK, Netherlands, Netherlands, and Finland said troops sent to Greenland for Operation Arctic Endurance pose, quote, no threat to anyone. Danish Foreign Minister Lars Løkke Rasmussen told reporters in Oslo that dialogue was open in the U.S. last week, and we will, quote, not give up on that, so we'll stay on track unless the U.S. decides differently. Which I guess they kind of did, because we know they did the, Wow, this fucking sucks, man. I hate this shit. NATO still holds, even if it's against an ally based. Yeah, otherwise whole NATO will become void. Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, it's one of those things, right? Where on the one hand, I feel compelled because of like who I am as a person and my interests to like push on and like cover everything. But on the other hand, it's like, I don't know if I can fucking do it, bro. It's so much. My wife told me I'm not American enough, but I can't lie. I saw it coming from a kilometer away. Holy shit. You're full of these, bro. You're full of these. I love it. I love it. Okay. So I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's really popping off to me. Yeah, I don't know. The news is too much for sure. Too stressful. I mean, it is, but I feel like, oh, make America go away based. That's why I fuck Twitter. Yeah. I mean, for me, it was just that Twitter was full of just fucking idiots, and I couldn't take it because I'd want to argue with everybody, and I don't have time to do that. Ooh, judge refuses to block new. Ooh.